Tuesday Night Baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stanley Sierra will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is popped up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's stopped.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Pollard is there. 2 gone. The relay, and the relay throw is right by him at third base. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Settling in now, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a good job on the mound there, as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Dodgers nothing, Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Now in the box, A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
So 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Comes into this one at 271. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 9 on the year, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, David Peralta.
Batting fourth, right fielder, David Peralta.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Yasmani Tomas. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. Ryu looks in. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Castillo.
Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Drury, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Gordon is there, one down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So stepping in, Gene Segura. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Stanley Sierra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Castillo is off at first with 2 away. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. D-backs lead it 2-0. Gordon now is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it. 1 out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
1 out, nobody on. Sent toward first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And that misses, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Flipped out the other way toward short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Stepping in now, Emilio Bonifacio. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tapped down the line. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Peralta doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Pollock at third. Bonifacio on at second with 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ball even at 2-2. 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Messer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Drury in foul ground. 1 away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Pollock. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A base hit in his first trip.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Casilla, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hernandez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top 2-0. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Segura for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Russell Martin now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stanley Sierra. He flew out in his last at bat.
Stanley Sierra.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, A.J. Pollock, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count remains at 0-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll step off. This is line to left. Messer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Corey Seager will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Hard on the ground towards short. Segura with a sliding stop. Got him.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Dwight Messer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Messer, the runner at first with 2 gone. There goes the runner. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-0. Luis Avilan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, David Peralta. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Yasmani Tomas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Martin gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Justin Turner, already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Pollock on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So a good pitch there to get the out. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. So striding in, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hernandez playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Popped him up. Drury shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, Wellington Castillo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. Stepping in, Gene Segura. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon calls for it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Yasiel Puig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 66. Yasiel Puig.
And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Out toward right field. There, and he has it for the out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. At the plate, D. Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Messer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13, Nick Ahmed.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Seager. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0 now. The 2-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bonifacio on second. Goldschmidt on at first with 2 down. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And that one just missed outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Tyler Clippard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tyler Clippard.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here's a pop-up now, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. is looked at for ball one.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Bonifacio on the grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Peralta's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Clippard is at least partially known for a good changeup. And it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. The Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stanley Sierra wins his 3rd of the season. Tyler Clippard records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.